Today, I'm sitting down with the co-founders of Adasat, Ziad Tariq and Payam Honari, to discuss their startup. Adasat was founded in 2019 and is currently the leading e-commerce platform for eyewear in the UAE. Ziad and Pam, welcome to Arabian Business. It's a privilege to be speaking with you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Good morning.
Morning.
Good morning. So I wanted to start off by asking, when did you come up with the business idea for Adasat.com or realize that there was a gap in the eyewear e-commerce market?
We had this idea since 2015. For Adasat.com, we had an optical store as well. And the problem that we were facing was customers would come in and we wouldn't have their prescription lenses because prescription lenses aren't always available. So we thought of an idea of having a supermarket, a hypermarket of contact lenses. And we were planning to launch, but we knew there were other competitors coming up with the same idea. So we were waiting for the right moment.
We had to do a lot of research, data research, customer behavior, and all these things. So actually, we started from 2015 doing this research. And we had to fix a lot of errors or how the customer is getting in, what the customer wants, needs. So it took us a long time, to research.
We also figured out that there were websites offering eyewear, but they were offering eyewear on their portal, as in you wouldn't be able to try those glasses before buying them. So we came up with a strategy there where we could have a home try-on service,
Which is this box.
where you could actually have 4 to 6 different glasses to
So
try.
you get to choose, and then it has a mirror. So it goes to your office or to your home.
And that's how we launched Adasat.com. We wanted to make it as convenient and as simple as possible.
Very cool. I'd love to hear more about how it was to develop a startup in the UAE and how you might advise entrepreneurs who are looking to develop a startup in the region.
Okay, so starting up here in the UAE, the paperwork's easy. It's really easy because here in the UAE, like you don't have a lot of different different laws when it comes to starting up a
Systems and all
business.
that things, yeah.
But the journey was quite tough, as we did employ some people in the company while starting up, who I would say did not complement the business as much. So we had some changes in the structure, and that was challenging as well for us. That's why we started a bit
wasn't
late.
that easy.
As
So
well.
we had to do a lot of research.
We were delayed by
lot of
a
errors.
year, I would say.
Oh my gosh.
So we were supposed to launch about 2018, but about a year we got delayed with a lot of errors. Yeah.
Got it. So what made you, after all of your research, decide to pursue an online platform as opposed to a brick and mortar store?
So like I was saying, we wanted the customers to have the same experience as they were going to a mall or to a shop. So we wanted the experience to be really fun. And this is why we introduced the home try-on service, as well as we made sure that our customer service would be on point, as they would be really knowledgeable about all the types of different lenses to help customers, even while they're at home, like they don't have to step out. And we made sure that we have an optometrist as well.
To talk to them on WhatsApp, or they can call them, so we have all these options.
So we have an optometrist on site to consult and advise the customers as well. So when we kept all of these things ready, that's when we decided, okay, it's the right time to get online.
Makes sense. That's interesting that you have an optometrist on site and you get to speak with the customers. That's very helpful.
But the customer has to know what's happening, that
Yeah.
we have that background, you know what I'm saying? Because it can't be just any salesperson selling, because they have to know something about the eye. So the person, chooses the right lens, the water quantity. All these things is very important to know from before. So not any person can just talk to that customer. So it's very important, like how Ziad was saying, the optometrist. Yeah, talking to the person.
Absolutely. So I know you've discussed this a little bit at this point, but can you just walk me through the bullet points of your business plan in general?
So, so far, what we're planning to do is with Adasat.com, we have shipping in the UAE
and GCC
countries, but going forward, we're planning to open up to international countries within the next couple of months.
We do custom orders international, but as Ziad is saying, we're going to open internationally.
Yeah, we've surprisingly we've had customers from the States, Canada, Serbia, and Bulgaria contacted us, although we do not advertise anywhere in these countries. They've contacted us through email, WhatsApp. They wanted to order from us. We've created some custom orders, and we were thinking it's a good time to start international shipping. So that's something we're looking forward to in a couple of months.
Very cool. So on the topic of your business plan, and I know that your business is particularly pandemic friendly because you can do it all from home, but how has the coronavirus pandemic forced you to alter your business plan and strategies for gaining customers?
Yeah, it was a bit tough, of course, for everyone.
It was crazy.
We had the UAE rules of, the laws of taking the permission to get out. So it was a bit hard for the drivers, taking that,
during
it was a bit crazy.
During the lockdown, like everyone else, we were all confused. So we would always have issues getting the permit to work. But since we deal in medical lenses,
then we were fine.
We would get the permits, but then the drivers would not, they would always have to wait. And we also had an issue with our suppliers. As you know, the flights were stopped.
So abroad, so stock wouldn't come up from abroad.
Stocks were limited here. So, because all your famous lenses like AccuView and Cooper Vision,
they all come from abroad.
They come from Europe, so stocks were limited here.
Yeah.
And it was hard to meet customers' demands as everyone was stuck. So yeah, so that was quite challenging, but alhamdulillah, we got over that, and now we're in a better situation where cargo is coming in and out of the country, and we're ready to meet customers.
And we had to show a lot of videos because customers, because of the corona, so we sanitize everything. We still do, of course. We actually show a video because everybody was scared, even ordering. They're like, oh, if the box comes, there's this, there's that. So, we had videos of sanitizing. We was wearing gloves with the glasses, with the boxes, everything.
We
properly done.
We offered contactless shipping. We made sure all our products were sanitized coming in, going out.
Even the driver giving in the box space, 1 meter, 2 meter space away, and
and all our staff were maintaining social distancing, and we've educated all of them about the importance of the vaccine the moment they announced the vaccines were coming out. So yeah, we were pretty safe at that time, but it was just challenging during the lockdown.
Mm-hmm. So as the world is healing from the pandemic, what are Adasat's steps forward to ensure safety and profit growth?
So we're still in a pandemic, but going forward, we're still following the same steps: social distancing. We're making sure that we're sanitizing everything else. And once the pandemic is over, what we're planning to do is we're planning to come up with tie up with international brands in Germany and Sweden to bring them here to the UAE.
So the brands that they're not here, so we're gonna bring them.
We're hoping there will be a lot more brands coming to the UAE during Expo, and we're looking forward to those to the Expo and tying up with some of those brands.
And in addition, also to that, we're gonna be bringing in new products like eyelashes, so something related to the eye area. So something new, yeah.
Very interesting. So is your company bootstrapped, or have you received capital from investors? Can you just tell me about your funding journey through as a company?
So we have received investment.
Local investment.
From we've had 2 local investors invested into our business, and moving forward, Payam and I will be investing into the business as well. We won't be looking for further investments.
Most probably it's just us.
Yeah, we'll be self-funding the company.
Got it. What opportunities do you see for your industry, and more specifically your company, in the region right now in 2021?
For the eyewear industry, it's very competitive. A lot of optical stores are going towards the e-commerce sector right now. What's different is opening up an e-commerce website and doing the research, on customer behavior. You need data science to back up your website. This is not what they're doing right now. They're just opening up e-commerce stores.
Because everybody thinks it's very easy. You know, they just go on, it is, yes, online, and they open up. But a lot of them went down, and a lot of them, of course, are still there.
So I would say there's a lot of potential, but you just have to do it the right way. I mean, like if the awareness right now, 2020, the awareness of anti-blue light blocking lenses was crazy. Everyone started wearing anti-blue light blocking lenses. And when we had the lockdown, the sales went even higher. A lot of optical stores were earning from anti-blue light blocking lenses. So it's all about the awareness of the products, and they just have to be a bit unique in marketing their products. There's a lot of potential here for the optical industry, especially we have a lot of Arab celebrities like Haifa Wahbi,
Maya
Diab. They've launched their own contact lens brands. So as you can see, if they're doing something about it, there's something right about this industry.
It's a Middle Eastern thing, you know, like especially here, we have our customers are more ladies. It's a Middle Eastern thing with fashion and makeup, and especially colored contact lenses. It goes a lot here in the Middle East. So that's why these celebrities and singers and, you know, they have opened up these own brands.
Absolutely. It sounds like a very successful business right now. If you could go back, is there anything that you would have done differently when starting up your company? Or are you satisfied with how you handled that?
Well, we just wouldn't employ some people, that's all.
We were thankful. I mean, we're going good, we're doing good.
Yeah, that was the only challenge.
Yeah.
Finding the right people in this industry, that's the only challenge. But yeah, everything else was perfect for us.
That's exciting. Okay, if you are looking into the future for your company, what is your long-term vision for Adasat? No pun intended with the eyewear thing.
Oh, that thing. Well, yeah.
I would say to be a global brand.
We want other stores to actually have their in our website.
So we want to be a global brand, and doing so, we would want to introduce Adasat as a marketplace for eyewear. We would like the Amazon business plan. We would probably do that, but just for eyewear going forward in the future. This is something that we're considering right now, and it could work out. It could help a lot of small businesses as well.
Yes, that sounds promising. Now to get in a few more personal, less company-based questions. What are you both most proud of?
Proud of the company?
The company or anything in your startup journey?
You go ahead first.
To be honest, first of all, me and Ziad, it's not related to the business, but me and Ziad actually are best friends and childhood friends. We grew up together in same neighborhood, same school, and I'm very happy that I've done it with Ziad. I couldn't have done it with anyone else, and it's
basically our partnership. So yeah. We grew up together. We were in school together. So the whole idea of doing it together and achieving the results of what we've achieved is really promising. Plus, we're really happy of the team that we have right now. I mean, without them, we couldn't have done what we've done right now.
What is the best advice anyone has ever given you? This could be business or personal as well.
Okay. I would say the best advice would be about funding when it comes to, as we were starting, looking at UAE's trend here, the trend in UAE, we've seen many startups try to go big. Even the resources would be limited, but they would try to like get the best PR right away, pay the best influencers, get their ads everywhere out. When your resources are limited, I would say go slow and but get promising results. And then you could scale it slowly after that. But when your resources are limited and you go all the way out, you may not last for the next couple of years.
It's very important to go smart. So, you know? It's not just all in and then
so this is the best,
could happen or not happen. You know, it's very important.
This is the best advice I received, and I would give that out to other startup entrepreneurs as well. Like, always look at the resources that you have and make a plan before you go all out.
Makes sense. Avoid burnout. Last question. What is a question that I haven't asked you guys, but I should ask you?
Yeah. What is the question you haven't asked?
What's the question you want to answer that I haven't asked?
You didn't ask what Adasat really means.
Yeah, that's a good question. What does it mean?
It means contact lenses in Arabic.
Oh, interesting. I did not know that.
Yeah.
Well, that's something I definitely should have led with. Well, Payam and Ziad, it's been a privilege to speak with you today, and we look forward to talking to you in the future. Best of luck with all of your business endeavors.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.